Hello everyone, welcome to my channel ID Guru. So today I'm going to take a little bit of a break from our regular technical and theoretical topics. Before even moving on to the practical version of it, that is towards storyboarding, I want to take a little bit of a pause today. So the reason being that one of a close friends of mine happened to ask me a question, that is she wanted to make a shift from being a teacher to becoming an ID, that is an instructional designer. And she happened to ask me what would be a best fit for her. That is an ID supposed to do the job of designing, developing? Actually, what is an ID supposed to do on the job? So actually, it made me think about the answer, because to tell it to a person who is very new to this field. So let me try and answer that today for people who are thinking of making this shift. That is, people who are completely new or teachers who wish to now move towards the field of ID and moving from teaching to designing. So let me try and answer that. So basically, if you want to be an ID, you basically need to be comfortable being behind the screen. That is, you're not going to face the class, and instead you're going to be behind the computer typing it out. That is, whatever is in your mind, you should be very good at writing it down. So it should not be that things remain in your mind and you're not able to elaborate. Also, your skills of visualization have to be very good. So if you're not able to imagine that well, any concept, whether it is in front of you or it is a little behind the scenes, that is the way we were discussing in physics, whether it is electrons, protons, or it is actual a bulb lighting up, electricity, something that you can see. So basically, you should be able to visualize and type it out. Also, within the field of e-learning, as you must have noticed till today's sessions, there are 3-4 types of job profiles which you can look at. It's not only the work of an ID, it's actually teamwork. ID is a subject neutral person. That is, anything under the sun can come at the desk of an ID. And he or she works with a number of other people in order to make that product arrive in the market. So let us understand these job profiles a tad bit better. So the ID is somebody who writes the entire script. Your GD, that is the graphic designer, is somebody who has to be completely visual and has to be very good with uh, visual elements, that is colors, photographs, gifs, icons, all kinds of things to do with images, to do with colors. So a GD is somebody, if you like that, basically you like some, maybe in your younger years, if you were very good with drawing, you really had an aptitude for it, then you can consider something towards the field of graphic design. Graphics is basically, instead of your sketching book, you are going to do this on screen. Whereas if you don't like any of this and you like putting things to life, that is, you like programming or coding, you love adjusting timelines, you love doing that type of work, then you would be a good programmer. But if you simply like thinking it out, that is, you want to decide when any type of work comes in front of you, like for example, training has come in front of you, you're supposed to train a bunch of people for soft skills, say, I'm just coming up with random words. So you need to be able to analyze that entire information and then decide what would be a best fit. Basically, analysis, you have to be good at it. And also, your vocabulary has to be good. You have to be good with English. Because when you write the voiceover script, when you write instructions for your designers or your developers, it has to be very clear. There can be no scope for questions. Also, you will be dealing with many more people, that is, you will be dealing with SMEs, that is subject matter experts, who don't understand any of these terms. And if you confuse them, then you're going to go in for an endless loop. So basically, you have to be okay with iterations. So being behind the screen and dealing with a lot of dump of content, and then later on converting it into something more meaningful, more interesting, is something what an ID does. So if you are planning to make this shift, then do give this a thought. And also think about the other two profiles which I mentioned, that is the profile of a GD as well as a developer. If you have an aptitude for any of them, they are equally good. So do consider them. And if you have any further questions, whether you should be going for the field of an ID or not, do reach out to me in the comment section and I will answer all of your queries. I will try my best. So let's meet in the next session. We will continue from where we left off, and I will take the entire process of storyboarding one by one, maybe in parts. Let's see. So I hope this helped you. Let's meet next time. Till then, take care.